Hello everyone, this is MJ, and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, let's talk about a reread I just finished. And remember, before we get started, show me some love, I'd appreciate it. Alright, so, I started The Passenger and Stella Maris. Well, I started The Passenger on Saturday, finished it yesterday, hopped right into Stella Maris, and finished Stella Maris today. So these are two books by Cormac McCarthy. These are the last two books that he published. It is a duology, and I read them originally, I believe, in January, and they were the first two books I read of 2023. I talked about this before, but these books have been with me. I've never experienced a book stay with me for so long, where at least once a week I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about either the characters or something that they said, or trying to figure out the answers to some of the questions that I have. And this was excellent. This was excellent because I wanted my buddy to throw these theories off and see if anything bounced back, and maybe we can make sense of it all. Bottom line is, without Cormac here and without his notes as to why he wrote what he wrote, we're really never ever going to figure it out. So we could only speculate. And I'll tell you what, I feel really good about reading both of them. They both held up for me. What I did was I had an e-copy and an audio copy. So the e-copy, I would follow along. The audio copy would be my guide. So McCarthy's writing is different in that he doesn't believe in quotations, punctuation. They all kind of clutter his page for him. And that would be difficulty for me. So I needed to hear the characters. I needed to hear their respective voices. And by doing that, I was able to do so. And by listening to the audio at an increased speed, I was able to read the text faster and still comprehend what was going on. So, tip to anybody out there that wants to learn how to read faster: physical book or e-copy, audiobook, put the audiobook narration up to 1.2, or if you're feeling, frisky, 1.5. See how it flows for you. But yeah, really, really excellent. A lot of takeaways, a lot of meanderings, a lot of thoughts. Would I recommend these two people? Yes. Would I recommend them do the audiobook? 1000%. Would I recommend them following the visual text with the audiobook? Yes, 1000%. I think the performances of the audiobooks are so well done. Like, I know I've talked about it before, but they really, really are. Stella Maris is a chef's kiss because we have the doctor and the sister, and they're having a conversation. It is a therapeutic conversation. You hear the clicks of the tape recorder, you hear the lighting of a lighter, you hear the drag of a cigarette. It is a conversation. Some of the dialogue cuts each other off, just like in a normal conversation. And I think that adds volumes instead of just reading the text on the page. Text on the page is great, but with McCarthy, I want to know who's saying what, and I want to make sure that everything is crystal clear in my noggin. That's all. So, Stella Maris and The Passenger, again, 5 stars from me. Second reread, more depth, more understanding, and I still enjoyed the ride just as much. So if you are interested in reading these books, if you've never read these books, if you tried these books and it just didn't pan out for you, try what I said. Do the audiobook and a physical book and give it another go. Give it another go. This book is completely cerebral, and it makes you think. And the characters, I mean, you really do like them. You honestly do. Bobby Western for me is like Matthew McConaughey, because the narrator has that little McConaughey thing going on, just a little bit. And for Stella Maris, I just have her as, like, I know she's blonde in the book, but I have her as just like a brooding brunette. I don't know. I can't really put like a person on her. Maybe, gosh, I can't think of her name. Oh, I can't think of the actress's name. I'll put her picture here. But she has a child with Tom Brady, I think. I think her name is Moynihan. Last name is Moynihan. I can't think of the first name, but I think she would be cast perfectly in that role for me. So yeah. So that's my recommendation for you if you're interested in reading The Passenger and or Stella Maris. I wanted to read these soon after Cormac's passing. I am a Patreon of Criminale. It was my turn to read, and I said, we're reading both of these. It's BOGO. And I'm sure he will tell you all about it. All right, everyone. So that is it here from me. I'm feeling very short today. I think I need to like sit up a little taller. All right. So that is it here from me. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now.